everyone, it's Pat from Pat Dad Music, and yes, we are learning the first song that I think every guitarist should learn because it just has 3 chords. And really, if you're just starting out and you don't know what a chord is and you're just starting, you can focus just on 1 chord. So it's the best first chord song that I think every guitarist should learn. And hey, it's just a nice song. It's really positive, it's got a nice vibe, cool rhythms, a little bit different than what you might be used to. And even if you think, Pat, I don't like this style of music, I don't like that artist, I don't even really like this song, I still think you should learn it, because at the end of this video you'll be able to play the entire thing, start to finish, and you can cross it off. You can go, you know what? I learned an entire song today, and that's always a good thing to do. So, if you've got any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you're really having trouble and want some advice one-on-one, maybe send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, details here. Otherwise, grab your guitar, tune up, and let's learn Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. So before we start, the main 3 chords that are throughout this song are A major, D major, and E major. Now I'm going to show you and break it down how to play each chord. So maybe pause the video, maybe write this down if you're not sure of the chords, practice each chord and then continue. But really, as long as you can play A major, you can play the majority of the song. So A major, you play with the open 5th string. You have your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret below that. You have your 3rd finger on the string below that. And you have your pinky on the string below that. And then open thin E string. And it's major, meaning it sounds happy. Now you might think, Pat, why am I using my pinky and not my first 3 fingers? Well, you can use your first 3 fingers if that makes you feel better. But I would say try and use that pinky, because eventually we want to play bar chords. So the stronger those fingers get, the quicker you can play those bar chords. Alright, that's A major. Next chord is D major. Sounds like this. It's nice and happy. You have an open D string. You have your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the string below that. You have your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. And you have your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. Now if it's sounding a bit buzzy, it's not quite there, it's okay, as long as you can get 1 fret. Try just with 1 finger, then try and get 2, then try and get 3, and so on and so on. And the last chord is E major, again another happy chord. So you want to have the open 6th string, or the thickest string. You then want to have your 2nd finger there on the 2nd fret. You want to have your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret. And you want to have your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G string. And then you have the other strings open. Lovely, so we've got A major, D major, and E major. So those are the chords. Make sure you can play at least 1 or 2 of them. Write them down if you need to. Let's press on. So with this song, heaps of fun, it is a little bit of a tricky rhythm. Imagine, if you will, for a second, that your foot is moving up and down. You're like tapping with the beat, right? Have you done that before? So imagine that on every count, or on every time you hear a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like a song would start, imagine that count's going on the entire time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this song is reggae and it's on the offbeat. So what that means is every time your foot would go down, say 1, 2, 3, 4, you actually don't play the guitar on the numbers, you play it when your foot is halfway up in the air. So you would go 1 strum, 2 strum, 3 strum, 4 strum, or like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, if this is all too much theory, don't worry, you'll actually probably play along with the song and your ear will pick it up. But just so you know, if it sounds a bit weird, sounds a bit like relaxed, has that reggae vibe, that's what it is. You say a number or you count 1, then you play 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, pressing right along. So we're checking out the verse. Now the entire verse revolves around really 1 chord, A major. So if you can just play A major, you can play like 3/4 of the song, okay? So it starts and it's got that sort of melody, do 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 do. Now all that is again, it's on the offbeat, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all I would do is just practice short strums. If you want to get it to stop ringing out, you rest this part of your palm on the strings to mute it. And if that's too tricky, just strum. Let it ring out. Okay, so the intro. We strummed 4 times, and that's 1 bar. So you need to strum 16 times, or think of it as 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes, don't worry about a thing. Now, don't you play on worry. So you sing don't and then worry about a thing. Cause, and then on cause, that's where it changes to the D chord. Now if you can't play D, maybe just let the D chord ring out and come back on the A chord. I'll put up the lyrics in the description if you want to download them. Let's start again. Don't worry about a thing. D chord, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing. Cause D, every little thing is gonna be alright. So basically what you've got is 2 bars of A, and you could just play once. Let it ring out. Don't worry about a play again. Cause D, every little thing is gonna be alright. And A again, singing don't worry about a thing. Over to D, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Great, so that's the intro and the first chorus done. Great job. There's only one more part of the song, then you've learnt the entire thing. So keep going. Thanks for following along so far. Like this video if you're enjoying it. Comment if you want me to chat to you. So with the verse, you do have A, but you have our 3rd chord, E. And again, if you're just learning and the rhythm's a little bit tricky, just worry about strumming along. Rise up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. A 3 little A, pitch down my D step, doorstep. We're halfway there. Singing A songs of melodies, E and true. Saying, this is my message to A. Sounds so ridiculous when I'm singing out the chords, but hey, you've got 1 bar of A, 1 bar of E, another bar of A, a bar of D, a bar of A, a bar of E, a bar of D, and then a bar of A. So think of it like you go A, E, A, D, and then you repeat that again. And again, I would strum it once, then I would try and maybe strum. And really that's it. So try and do the rhythm, or try and just strum a chord and sing along. Up this morning, smile with the rising sun. The 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, are singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. And that's it. So then you just go back to the chorus, then back to the verse that we just did, and back to the chorus. So what I'll do at the end of this video is I'll leave the chord progression and the lyrics, so you could just pause it and you could try and play and sing along, or maybe YouTube the song, or go into iTunes or Spotify or any of those music services. But the biggest takeaway here is that you can now play an entire song with A major, a lot of A majors, D major, and E major. And that's pretty cool. You've learned an entire song. And it's fun, and it's positive, and it makes you feel good by the end of it. And if you're playing along with the song and you want to get the rhythm, just remember that it's on the offbeat. So as soon as the song starts, just wait and then come in. But that's it. So subscribe if you want to see more. Give this video a like if you learned something and you enjoyed this video. And we're going to be doing more full song tutorials, more scale videos, solo videos, and gear videos very, very soon. So hey, thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.